Some events create a clear before and after. The known world changes. That was what happened to the American art sphere in 1913. The new exhibit at the New York Historical Society, the Armory Show at 100, Modern Art and Revolution, celebrates the volcanic effect of the display for the first time of the great works by Picasso, Matisse, Duchamp, and other modernist masters. One may have entered the original show as a Victorian, but everyone, happy or not, walked out into the 20th century. Curator Kimberly Orcutt explains why.
The first French Impressionist exhibition is in the early 1870s. It's not until 1886 that there is a public display of French Impressionist art in the United States. So there's more than a 10-year lag there, and it shows the way that French movements are coming to America very slowly, very gradually, and the Armory Show gives us a completely different way of experiencing what's new in French art, in the sense that it's an absolutely huge exhibition that draws a really, really large American public. And it's not just works that are about 10 years old or so. It's works that have been created in the last 6 months, in the last year. So for the first time, Americans are learning about French art that is brand new, all at once, in great numbers. The Armory Show is an exhibition that took place from February 17 to March 15, 1913, and in just less than a month, it is known for introducing the American public to the European avant-garde. It consisted of around 1,400 works and took place in the 69th Regiment Armory, which is on Lexington between 25th and 26th Streets. And what we wanted to do with this exhibition 100 years later is to take a look at the myths that have sprung up around the Armory Show. It's surprisingly not as well known and well researched as it should be for being such an important event. And we wanted to take our visitors back to 1913. What's happening during that period is sort of the culmination of a dialogue between American and French artists that goes on for decades previous. And France and Paris in particular has long been a source of inspiration and interest for American artists. So there's a close relationship with some American artists to what's happening, and for many others there's less of a familiarity, which makes what was on view at the Armory Show a surprise for some, and for some a happy surprise and an experience of freedom, as Charles Sheeler called it, or for others sort of a challenge to what Americans are doing, and a concern that it may mean that it's now required that Americans paint like Frenchmen rather than paint like Americans, which is another part of this long-running debate between Paris and New York.